Skylar will be doing speech number 5 out of the Competent Communicator Manual. His speech is entitled Finding a Good Deal. He will be using gestures and facial expressions and eye contact as purposeful tools to deliver a better speech. Skylar loves to create and enjoys hunting for great deals. Buy it once is his mantra. He will be teaching you how to find items that will hold their value over time. Please welcome Skylar Garcia.
I was walking downtown the other day, and I went into, bless you, thank you. I went into the kitchen sink. Have you guys ever been to the kitchen sink? How many people have been there? It's a quality cookware store down on the main alley. And I walked into the kitchen sink, and I was gravitated towards this beautiful Le Creuset cast iron enamel pot. It was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I could glaze a duck. I could do a chicken. I could cook soups and paellas and all kinds of crazy things. My brain was stirring. And as I picked this thing up and looked at it, I'm just going, wow, this is amazing. This would make the most amazing kitchen tool. And I don't have one. I turned it over, and on the underside, it was $400. No wonder I liked it so much. Quickly, I put it back in my, nope, not getting that one, no. Today I'm going to be talking about how to find a good deal. 400 bucks is way out of my price range. But if you're thrifty, you can find something very comparable or even the same for significantly less. Pennies on the dollar. I'm talking, of course, about thrift shopping. How many people have ever gone thrift shopping? Oh yeah, that is the way to go. You go down to Goodwill or St. Vincent de Paul, or you go to one of the many thrift stores that we have here in Wenatchee. We have 13, by the way. In Wenatchee proper, yes, 13 thrift stores, and I have visited all of them. And if you visit the thrift store frequently, you'll find that you can find amazing deals at these thrift stores. Now, most people think the thrift store is kind of a dirty place. It's like you get the dirty clothes, you get the stuff that nobody wants. But then again, thrift stores can be incredible. A lot of people are just lazy. They don't want to have a yard sale. They don't want to have an estate sale, so they're just going to take everything down to Goodwill. And so if you frequent it often, you'll find that there are crazy, amazing things there. I'm going to give you 3 pointers for finding a good deal. The first one, know what you're looking for. What do you enjoy? Do you enjoy cooking or sewing? Do you enjoy fixing lamps? I enjoy fixing lamps. Or do you enjoy finding baby stuff? Because we've been doing that, definitely. What do you enjoy? Next, start looking for the good brands in those areas. I enjoy cooking, so I'm looking for things like Le Creuset, All Clad. I'm looking for Favorware or KitchenAid. And I see those brands, and that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a good item. It just means that it's built with a quality. And I want that quality. Instead of spending $400 on that pot, I'm going to go down to Goodwill, and I'm going to try to find it for $4 instead of $400. And I have. At Goodwill, I went down and I found a Le Creuset pot. It was a 2-quart Le Creuset pot. It wasn't as big as I wanted, but it had a $4 sticker on it. Whoa. And normally those things have $100 price tags or more on it. And it was a little older, but still it's a quality item. So if you know what you're looking for, that's the start. Second, don't be afraid of waiting for a good deal. Sometimes you're going to walk in there and you're not going to find a single thing. You're just going to walk out. Be willing to go back and keep looking and keep looking. It might not be the first time that you go in there. It might be the 5th time or the 6th time. But if you're patient, you can find really quality things at a thrift store at fractions of the price. And the last one, don't be afraid to add a little bit of elbow grease. When you add that elbow grease, it will transform the item. Here's an example. I went down to Goodwill, This was a couple of months back, and I found this beautiful lamp from the 1920s. It's a glorious lamp that comes up like this. It's painted, and it's painted with white and different colors, and the base of it actually lights up. And then it flowers up like this, and there was a little section, glass piece, that was missing on top. And that must be why it was at Goodwill. They didn't know what to do with it. It had fallen off the table, and let's just take this to Goodwill. We don't know what to do with it. This lamp, I went to St. Vincent de Paul, and I found a hurricane globe for it, and I found a top little section for this lamp, a hobnail, milky glass hobnail, and I added it to it, and I put it all together. It needed a little bit of tightening up, and the plug on it wasn't so good. So I went down to Lowe's, and I bought a wiring harness. Just a piece of wire with a plug at the very end of it. Rewired the lamp, and I took a lamp that cost $8. The hobnail top was $2. And then the little hurricane section that fits inside is $1. So far, I've spent $11 on this project. $10 for the wiring harness, and it was a $21 investment. This lamp is worth $250. I made a $230 profit in less than an hour, just by looking and finding this lamp. It's sitting by my bed. I don't want to sell it. I love it. It's gorgeous. But things like this, you could be looking for those things, and if you know what you're looking for, you can find a really good deal. Don't be afraid to go to thrift stores and explore a little bit. Use your imagination and go, there we go. I want to get one of those. This is going to be so cool in my house. Thank you so much.